It lost its horn.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. No, here, let me pick it up for you.
No. It's all right. I'll just imagine he had an operation. The horn was removed to make him feel less freakish. Now he'll feel more at home with the other horses. The ones that don't have horns.
Well, I'm glad you have a sense of humor. You know, we're very different.
Please,
Do you mind me telling you you're different? I mean it in a nice way. Has anyone ever told you that you were pretty?
No.
Well, you are. You are in a very different way from anyone else. And all the nicer because of the difference, too. Blue roses.
But blue is wrong for roses.
Well, it's right for you. You're pretty.
In what respect am I pretty?
In all respects. Believe me. Your eyes, your hair, the way it shines in the moonlight. Your hands are pretty, too. And soft to the touch.
Please,
Now, you think I'm making this up because I'm invited to dinner and have to be nice?
Oh.
No. I'm talking to you sincerely. I just happen to notice that, well, you had this inferiority complex that keeps you from feeling comfortable with people. Well, somebody needs to build your confidence up and make you proud instead of shy and turning away and blushing. Somebody ought to kiss you, Laura.
Oh, no,
I'm sorry, Laura. I shouldn't have kissed you. You stumbled, John, Would you care for a mint?
What?
A peppermint lifesaver. My pocket's a regular drugstore. Wherever I go, I just stack up.
No, thank you.
Laura, I'm sorry.
Why? Why are you sorry, Jim? I'm...
Laura, if I had a sister like you, I'd do the same thing as Tom. I'd bring out the fellas and I'd introduce her to them. The right type of boys, of a type to appreciate her, only... Well, he made a mistake about me. I'm not in a situation to do the right thing.
What?
I can't take down your number and say I'll phone.
You won't call?
No, Laura, I can't. I've been going steady with a girl named Betty. I met her last summer on a moonlight boat trip up the river to Alton. And, well, being in love has made a new man out of me. Betty's away this weekend, so when Tom invited me to dinner, I wish you'd say something, Laura.
Why? What can I mean, I'd like you to have this. Will you take it?
The unicorn? Why?
As a souvenir.
I'll tell you what. I'll have it fixed. I'll have the horn put back on and bring it back.
No. It doesn't want its horn. It wants to be like the others. It doesn't want it to be different.
Well, we'll let you off early tonight, Mr. O'Connor, but only on the condition that the next time you stay later. Now, what's the best night for you, Isn't Saturday night the best night for you working men?
Well, I have a couple of time clocks to punch, Mrs. Wingfield. One at morning and another at night.
Oh, my, but you are ambitious. You work at night, too?
No, ma'am, not work, but, well, Betty.
Betty? Who's Betty?
Oh, just the girl I'm going to marry.
Oh, how nice. Tom didn't mention that you were engaged to be married.
Well, the cat's not out of the bag at the warehouse yet. Well, it's been a wonderful evening, Mrs. Wingfield. I guess this is what they mean by Southern hospitality.
It was nothing at all. Goodbye, Mr. O'Connor. I wish you luck and happiness and success, all three of them.
Thank you. Good night. Good night, Laura. And thank you for the souvenir. And don't forget the good advice I gave you.
I won't. Good night. Well. Tom.
Yes, Mother?
Come in here a minute. I want to tell you something very funny.
What, Mother? Oh, has the gentleman caller made his escape already?
You didn't mention that the gentleman caller was engaged to be married.
He's what?
It seems very peculiar that you didn't understand that your best friend was going to be married.
The warehouse is where I work, Mother, not where I know things about people.
You don't know things anywhere. You live in a dream. You manufacture illusions. Where are you going?
I'm going to the movies.
That's right. Now that you had us make fools of ourselves, the effort, the preparations, all the expense, and for what? For what? For what? To entertain some other girl's fiancé. All right, you go to the movies. Don't think about us. A mother deserted, an unmarried sister who's crippled and hasn't got any job. Don't you let anything interfere with your selfish pleasure. You just go to the movies.
All right, I will. And the more you shout about my selfishness, the quicker I'll go. And I won't go to the moon.
I don't care where you go. You can go to the moon. You selfish dreamer. Oh, Laura. Laura. Dear Laura.
I'm sorry, Mother. I'm sorry.
I didn't go to the moon. I went much further. For time is the longest distance between two places. I left St. Louis. I descended the steps of the fire escape for the last time and followed from then on in my father's footsteps, attempting to find in motion what was lost in space. But everywhere, I was pursued by something. It always came upon me unawares. Perhaps it was a familiar bit of music, perhaps only a little piece of transparent glass. And all at once, my sister touches my shoulder. Laura, I tried to leave you behind me. I'm more faithful than I intended to be. I reach for a cigarette. I cross the street, go into a bar. I buy a drink. Anything that can blow your candles out. For nowadays, the world is lit by lightning. Blow out your candles, Laura. And so goodbye.
Fallen on the Theater Guild on-the-air production of The Glass Menagerie, sponsored by the United States Steel Corporation. We express our thanks to our stars, Helen Hayes as Amanda and Montgomery Clift as Tom. Our thanks also to Carl Malden, who was featured as Jim, and to Catherine Bard as Laura.